Hey, what's up guys? So today we are going to be doing another episode of Cards That Never Made It, and we are going to be talking about Naturia Bambooshoot. Now, Naturia Bambooshoot, it had a great effect, and a lot of people thought this was going to be really good, and it was going to break the game. But it never really took off as far as seeing play and, YCSs. There was no Naturia deck that I know of that actually did really anything. But that said, the Duelist Revolution is the set that Naturia Bambooshoot came out in, and actually had a lot of good cards. Another card that was worth a lot of money during Sneak Peek, and same with Bambooshoot, was Naturia Pineapple, because it comboed well with it. Other great cards in that set were Effect Veiler, Solemn Warning, and Pot of Duality. Now, those were the first time those cards ever got printed. Now, I've seen a few builds of Naturia Bambooshoot when it came out, and it had like Raikos and it had hamsters in it. And I think at the time, Blackwings were still a popular deck, as well as I'm pretty sure Quick Draw, that was still a viable deck, because I believe Danny was at 2, and this is at the point where Heavy was banned. So a lot of players were playing Blackwings because of Delta Crow, and what else was popular? I know a few people were playing Scraps, but yeah, Naturia Bambooshoot never really took off. And what's funny is this card, I don't believe has had its reprint ever. Naturia Pineapple, on the other hand, had a reprint in a special edition. He got reprinted as a super. But the thing is, it's not that Naturia Pineapple is like too hard to get out. It's just that the problem with Naturia Bambooshoot, if he gets Effect Veilered, he no longer has his effect, ever. It doesn't even last till like the end phase. He forgets his effect completely. So he just forgets that he attributed a Naturia monster to summon himself. So that's unfortunate. Unfortunately, that bad memory that Naturia Bambooshoot actually has really does hurt him, because if you Veiler it, then it doesn't get its effect, and I think that is one of the problems. But I don't know. I still think it's a relatively decent card. I think I've tried to make Naturias, and really nothing came out of it. It was just I didn't really like the deck. I mean, I'm sure that you can make the deck a lot better now with Exceeds and stuff like that, but I felt like with Bambooshoot, he didn't have enough attack. I mean, 2000 is definitely better than 19. Like, Roach is kind of like that, where he can kind of protect himself by, stopping them from doing anything. But sometimes you can run over Roach relatively easy, because Roach cannot stop, like Call of the Haunted and Monster Reborn. But Naturia Bambooshoot kind of is, it's really like a good effect, but just it never took off. Like, I like how it's that Jinzo effect, but your opponent cannot activate spell or trap cards, where you can activate as many as you want. I'm not sure if Naturias will ever get more support. It seems like there's so many Naturia cards, but a lot of them are just not that great as far as battling the meta, because the meta is just like, oh, I don't even care. Like, if you were to say play Naturias right now against Mermails, they would be like, oh, it's cool, you get out Bambooshoot, I don't care. Abyss Megalo, discarding, okay. See you later, Bambooshoot, you're not even strong enough. I can run over the Naturia Bambooshoot with Abyss Megalo. And as far as Dark Worlds, well, if you're playing Dark Worlds against Naturias, and if they have Naturia Bambooshoot up, ouch. Unless you have like a Trance Archfiend, and you already have your Graph, or if you already have your Grapha set up, you're not going to be able to do much, because a lot of the cards in Dark Worlds require the discarding from spell cards. So, what else is really meta right now? Girga can set, stuff, and then they can just add the Accelerator, and then just, summon another Arbor, Special Accelerator, and then go into like a rank 4, and probably run over Naturia Bambooshoot. What else is... Dino Rabbit's also a very meta deck. I mean, a first turn Logia, or even when Bambooshoot's already out, you still have Tour Guide. Tour Guide basically can run over this, because it can go into number 17, and just, run over Naturia Bambooshoot. So, I think the flaw in Bambooshoot isn't necessarily his effect. His effect is pretty amazing. I'm sure they couldn't make it so your opponent can't activate spell, trap, or monster effects. That'd be way too good. But yeah, I feel like even if people started playing this card against the meta, I just don't think that this card could hold up. But when this card did come out in the Sneak Peek, as well as Pineapple, these were like $30-$40 cards each, and now I believe they're like well, Pineapple's like a quarter, because it's a super rare that no one really wants anyways. But yeah, this card was expensive when it first came out. It was like a Treeborn Frog for Naturias. But the thing is, when you were playing this deck, the problem is you have to have, no monsters in your graveyard except for plant or beast type. So I saw a few builds with like Raiko and Hamster, but that means you couldn't really play Effect Veiler because it is a spellcaster. But yeah, I believe Quick Draw was a very viable deck, because Dandy was at 2. I think Blackwings were still popular. Blackwings reigned over like multiple formats for like ever. But yeah, it never really took off. A lot of people wanted the card, but then slowly and slowly this card just went down and down in value. But yeah, there are still some people looking for Naturia Bambooshoot. So like, if you pull it, it's not the worst card to pull. It's not like those unicorns. I've pulled those unicorns so many times in Duelist Revolution. But yeah, this is just another episode of cards that never made it. So Naturia Bambooshoot definitely never really took off. But I'm going to continue giving you guys shoutouts. So, if you guys know of a card, basically, that came out that was like, $30, $40 plus when it just came out, and, a lot of people wanted it, kind of like overhyped cards, essentially, that, you think that were overhyped, let me know in the comment section below, and you could get a shout out in the next episode of Cards That Never Made It. But thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day. Asian Eyes, signing out.